Hi guys, happy Saturday. It's Saturday when I'm filming. I hope to get it up tonight so that it's still Saturday when I post it, but I'm having a really busy weekend with work, so I'm trying to just find some time to film while I'm in between working. I filmed this video probably 4 or 5 times now. I have a hard time speaking, and when I tried to edit my video one of the times, I wasn't able to get the audio and the video to sync up. I've used the products for a couple of days in a row consistently, but I don't think there's going to be too much product use that you can tell. I didn't mark anything, so there's not going to be any progress shown that way. I will be doing a project Use It Up for the month of July. I got this idea from Courtney K. I don't know where the actual project originated from, but I did watch some of her products. From what I can tell, people are using body care, skin care, hair care kind of products that you would use on a daily basis to elicit a response or a effect on your hair, your skin. So those are the kinds of products I'm actually really bad at. I can't consistently stay with a skincare or a hair care routine. Really bad about that. So I think this project will really help me stay on track, use some things, and actually see whether any of these products actually benefit me or not. So I'll get into the products now. The first product I have to talk about is actually an eye cream. I tend to buy eye creams thinking there's going to be some sort of miraculous change in my skin or in my eyes. I'm getting crow's feet because I like to smile and laugh a lot, and I think that I just don't stick with them long enough to really see an effect. I know that some people have better response with some eye creams than others, but I've never had a good experience with one to know what kind of effect it really has positively on my skin. I don't know. I feel like eye creams are just kind of a waste of money and that they don't really do much. And I've not really investigated exactly what eye creams or what kind of eye creams are really good. But I did see somebody's favorite video one time and went and purchased this product. And this is the Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment. I use it intermittently here and there. And like I said, I've never really gotten a response out of it. But I think that's because I don't ever use it on a consistent basis. So I'm really going to try and force myself to use this. Probably going to use it just at nighttime. I find it really hard to use a product like this in my daytime routine. It's just one more step to add in and wait for it to dry on my skin as well as my moisturizer, to do the moisturizer, wait for that to dry, to do the eye cream, wait for that to dry, then put your primer on, and I just don't have that kind of time in the morning, so I'm going to focus on using that at night. The next product I have is actually a product I've been using. It's a product I really enjoy, so I have no problem using it. It's just something I want to consistently continue to use. It's another thing that I end up stopping. I do it consistently for several nights in a row, a week or two in a row, and then I just get lazy, take off my makeup with an eye makeup remover, and that's it for the night. But this product is the Burts Bees Radiance Night Cream with royal jelly, and you can see that I have used this quite a bit. Like I said, have used it consistently for a couple days in a row, a couple weeks in a row, so I do have that kind of use on it. It's just a white cream. Can't yet see the bottom of it. I love the smell of this. I enjoy the way it feels on my face. It's kind of thick. I have oily skin, and this often not often, all the time, when I put it on my skin, you can feel it. It's tacky, and it never really settles in, and when I wake up in the morning, I've kind of gotten oily. That's a bad word. It's just not dry. It doesn't sink into the skin, and I know people say that products that don't sink into the skin are not really beneficial. A good night cream would sink into your face. You'd have nice, soft, supple skin in the morning, and it wouldn't be tacky. But I haven't noticed any negative effects on my skin from it. I've not noticed that I've been any more oily. In fact, I'm probably less oily than I have been in the past. I know people say that oil is actually good for your skin because it tricks your body into thinking that you're producing the oil and your body doesn't produce as much. So maybe that's actually helping in that way. But I enjoy it. It hasn't broken me out, and so I'll continue to use it. The next product is, speaking of oils, it's a Garnier Clean Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I love this stuff. I've loved it since it first came out. I love the smell. I like the way it takes off my makeup. It just kind of smears the makeup along the face, so it's not something that really takes it off. You do have to wash this off, and a lot of times I like to use a follow-up cleanser behind this because I don't feel like my skin gets clean enough. I have been having a hard time finding this, and so I finally found this a couple weeks ago when I went to Jacksonville, and I found it in a CVS. It had dust on the top of it, and I said, oh, well, no big deal. I smelled it, took the cap off and smelled it, and it smells just fine, but when I put it on my face, it kind of has a little bit of an older smell to it, so I kind of want to use it up and get it out of my collection, try to find another one somewhere, and hopefully it won't be all dusty. And it's not a product I would normally want to use up and get out of my collection, but I'm concerned that it might be getting old, sat on the shelf for too long. But again, my skin hasn't reacted badly to it, so I don't think it's a bad thing. I'll continue to use it and use that up. Now on to the LUSH-a-palooza that we're about to go on here. I mentioned that I use a follow-up cleanser with that Nourishing Cleansing Oil just to make my skin feel a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to focus on this month. It's the Let the Good Times Roll cleanser from LUSH, and I know that Courtney K worked on this in her project as well. And I'm going to ask a question. Now this doesn't have as much because I've been using it, but there's still quite a bit of product in there. Mine doesn't have an expiration date on it, but I know it's probably getting close to expiring. So I wanted to ask, the directions on this say to use a pea-sized amount. There is a ton of product in here, and if you use a pea-sized amount, even every day, I can't imagine anybody can use this up before the expiration date. So I didn't know if anybody used a little more. I find that a pea-sized amount is not even enough. I feel like the water washes a lot of it away, and I don't get any benefit of a pea-sized amount. So I have been using more, kind of like a good little chunk of it, maybe more like a size of a grape or a little bit bigger. And I've been using that, and I think it'll help me use it up faster. It still has that nice buttery sweet smell to it, so I don't know that it's going bad. I've heard that people say LUSH products expire. They mean what they say with the expiration dates, and trust me, I believe it. And if it smells bad, I'm not going to use it, but right, wrong, or otherwise, I haven't had a negative effect on my skin, and I will continue to use up a product until I see negative effects or until it's really obvious that it's expired. I don't want to waste my money. I know it's my own fault that I haven't used them, but I don't want to waste my money any more than I already have. So the next product I have is the Mask of Magnaminty. This is expired, and in starting to use it, I've noticed that the smell is fine, it works fine on my skin, but it is a little bit thicker. It's not as creamy as it used to be, and it's kind of a little bit of a job to get it on my skin. So there's a little bit less in there. There's one little spot, you can see it right about there-ish. There, I can't get my finger there, but anyway, there, that you can see the bottom of it. It's a little better, just a tiny little bit. So I might not be able to completely finish this. I might have to get like one more use out of it before it's like way too pasty to even get on my skin, unless I can try to mix some water with it. That might actually make it a little better. So I'm gonna try and do a mask a week, and hopefully that will get this gone with in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe one week I'll do more than one of these, but I just did this the other night, so that's that. The next thing is the Rose Argan Body Conditioner. This is pretty amazing. It smells great. Every time it smells like roses. Every time I get out of the shower and I use this, my husband says, "Oh my gosh, what is that smell?" It smells so good. I love the name. I love the play on words, Rose Argan, like the nickname or the name. It smells like roses, like I said. And you use this like you use a conditioner on your hair. When your body's wet, you just put this on, you rub it. Oh, don't do that. You rub it down on your wet skin and rub it in real good, and then you wash it off and towel dry, and your skin is so soft, smells so good. I just don't use it because it's a little bit labor intensive. You can't use it with the water spraying on you. You either got to shut it off or get out, rub it on you, get back in. It's a little bit labor intensive, which is probably why I stopped using it. I like to get in, get out as quick as possible. But I'm going to focus on trying to use that. The last thing that I have is the LUSH It's Raining Men Shower Gel. And if you like the smell of honey, you will like this. But that being said, if you like, do you want to smell it? If you don't like the smell of, I can't get the hang of this. If you don't like the smell of raw honey, raw honey, you won't like it. It smells very raw, not really sweet. It's got some sweetness to it, but it's not like the sweet honey you would buy on the shelf. It is raw honey. So this is actually, I've noticed, started to turn a little bit of a different smell as well. Not real bad, but it's also got this settling on the bottom of it. Again, this is also expired, so I'm just trying to use it up. It's about to, I know I just shook some of that up, but let me get that straight. It's about to here or so, and so I'm just going to try and use that up. I might be a little overly ambitious here. I have 6 products. I want to feel like I had 7 when I filmed it before, but whatever. I have, like I said, 6 products. I'm going to try my best to use them up. I think I'm going to be able to get through at least one of them. Probably the mask of Magnaminty. Like I said, I really haven't set any goals for myself, but I guess if I had to set a goal right now, that would be my goal, is to try and use up this mask. Whether or not I just use it until I can't put it on my face anymore, or whether I use it completely up, which is my ultimate goal, but may not actually happen. So we'll see. I'm going to do the best I can, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you keep watching. Real quick, before I close out this video, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of girls who have given me a lot of support here on YouTube since I started my channel. Courtney K being the first person. I mentioned her earlier in my video. She, without realizing it, was a huge inspiration to me to start my channel, and she's really down to earth. I commented on a couple of her videos and let her know I was doing some videos of my own, and she was very supportive and has watched my videos and shared them. Also, Danielle McDonald has subscribed, and she's commented on my videos and shown me some support and gave me some good tips, pointers, gave me some ideas for some videos, so I really appreciate that. And Stephanie from the Daisy Girly, she has recently started her own channel, and she started filming some videos as well. So if you want to go over and check her out, she is very sweet, down to earth. She did a introduction to her video as well as a Project Pan, and I can't wait to see more of her videos. And also, most recently, Lizbeth Style, LIZBETSTYLE. She has subscribed to me and commented on a couple of my videos, gave me some encouragement, so I really appreciate that. So if you like my videos and you want to see more, please thumbs up, subscribe, share me to your friends, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon in future videos. Thanks. Bye, guys.